Hi everyone! So today is the big refurbishment date and hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm just using my audio in the camera itself. So today's the big refurbishment date and here is my little studio area, and I'm going to be documenting all of the refurbishment and how we're doing it and all of that sort of stuff. So it is day 2 of the studio refurb and we got on really well yesterday. I've literally just been to Wix, my local Wix, and I've picked up a bunch of supplies that I need for today. So I got some gloves because I want to keep my nails nice because I'll be sanding down. I brought a new sanding block, and this one's the fine medium, and we have got a paintbrush. This is just for the I can hear the geese outside, they're right outside the door. And this is for the edges, to cut in around the edges. I got a tape measure because I'll be measuring up for like different bits of furniture and stuff like that. I got some decorators cork. This is a medium pile roller set to paint the white paint on the walls because I'm going to just have it nice and white and clean. I'm going to show you these geese. So these geese, this is their home and they like to have a bit of a chat in the mornings. So I'm going to go ahead and get started in rubbing down all of this filler here. I'm going to use a sand block and rub it down until it's nice and smooth, ready for painting. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm all by myself today, so I'm going to put some music on and just crack on and get into it. So I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, so it is day 3 on the studio refurb, and today we are going to be putting the soundboards all along this wall. So here are all the foam boards to put up, and of course we have our very special helper today, Georgie. This is nice lemon balm. We just put it next to it. Okay, Chitty. You okay? Good boy. Good boy. Hi everybody, so it is moving in day 3. So I have been to IKEA this morning and I have bought a bunch of different like bits and bobs for the room. Mostly it's just like something that I can sit at, like a desk kind of area, and somewhere that I can store some of my props and things like that. So I'm going to be putting together this, which is the Kallax storage unit from IKEA, and that is going to go down in this corner here. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it has enough room for my coffee machine, my little fridge, and also like a little small desk area for my laptop and whatnot. So I'll just do a little time lapse and you'll be able to see me getting frustrated with IKEA furniture. entrance to the studio, and this massive curtain thing, blanket, is actually a sound absorbing blanket, and it's a really big thick curtain, and it's really heavy, and I've put it in front of the door to try and absorb some of the you know, outside sound and extra external noises, because obviously we couldn't soundproof the door like professionally. We couldn't we didn't have the space to do like the double door that you would do in a normal studio that has like the first door to block out the first layer of sound and then the second to block out the second layer of sound. So it's just not the space, and then you'd have to sort of reconstruct the room, and we weren't allowed to do that. So it kind of unhooks like this. You kind of have to get it right so it stays up, and then I kind of tuck it behind. This is not my feather duster, it's my neighbour's duster who has the room next door. So if you follow me, we come into the studio. Mr. WhisperAudios is our faithful cameraman. I'll be showing you around. So I'll just quickly run through all the bits and bobs that we have. So we'll start over here, I guess. So here is the mirror, which is essential to any studio. I got these mirror tiles from IKEA, like a pack of 4, and they just stick to the wall. So on the back of the door, there are these foam acoustic panels. Can you hear that? I don't like that sound. Which kind of block out a little bit of the sound, not completely, but it gives a good sort of bounce back into the room, like acoustically. And obviously at the top of the door is the most important thing of the studio, and that is the plaque of all the people who made this studio possible by donating to the GoFundMe page, and I'll be doing a shout out of your names in another video, so watch out for that. Then we have a whiteboard, and on this whiteboard every time I'm in, I will write down all the videos that I need to record that day, and I just rub them off. And it's really satisfying. Once you've finished a video, you just rub it off. It's great. So this is where I hang my keys. This is essential because I'm really ditzy and I always put my keys down and then I lose them. So this little hook here is really great for that, because I could just hook it up and you don't forget. This is kind of a work in progress area, because I'm getting a curtain made out of another sound blanket that I have, but for now I'm blocking out the light with foam tiles and like this paper that I found at home. Essentials, we have the first aid kit, of course, just in case there are any like mishaps, fire blanket just in case there's any fires, and also fire extinguisher too, safety first. There's also a heater here for the winter, because the winter months are coming up, and here we have a bin. So if we move along this way, in this drawer, which is again from IKEA, most of this stuff is from IKEA, in the top we have cables for my 2 Rode microphones. I have the power adapter for the Zoom H5, the little windshields, and my remote for the colour changing lamps. And pretty much this is just all the cables and stuff associated with the sound. In this second drawer we have food. Essentials for filming late nights and like all day, like on Sundays and stuff. We have pot noodles, of course, quavers, some tea and coffee, and like little snacks and stuff. So like obviously the most important drawer. In here we have the cleaning products, so like polish, multi-surface wipes, matches, bin bags, and some cheeky Dr. Pepper. And then over here is kind of like my workstation. So here I'll have like my laptop and bits and bobs. Up here we have a thermometer, to keep a track on how hot or how cold it gets in here. Cookie candle, of course. These nice shelves from Amazon, which are really inexpensive, but they look really nice. Some little sweeties. I have like a pen pot, which is my little merchandise that you can buy. Another candle, some tissues, and a lamp, which I can move about where I want to. This is a fold-up chair that I got from IKEA, which is really handy because I can just like pop it there, which is really handy. This is a microphone holder, so if I need to do any voiceover work, then I can just sit here, have the microphone pointed in this direction, and you've got all these like sound tiles here, which absorb and block all the noise, and it makes it sound really, really nice. So this is a Collax unit from IKEA, and if you follow me down, I'll show you what's here. So I have my Bosch Tassimo coffee machine, which I have like these little pods that go in there, and that's really nice to have like a coffee when I come in of a day. I have like a little mini fridge, which actually I don't use that much, which I might get rid of, but it's nice to keep things like drinks cool in the summer, and also if I have like milk and stuff like that in my tea, then I put it in the fridge. Over here I have just some like book props and things like that. And in this box, again from IKEA, I have like some lights. These are my big softbox lights. I have like my GoPro and stuff like that in there, and just like bits and bobs that I haven't really found a home for yet. So that's there. And then if we come up, this wall is like the foam panel wall, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling. And I think it works really nice. It kind of mutes out all like the reverb in the room and the echo and stuff like that, and plus it looks really cool as a background as well, so I'm really happy with it. It's like, yeah, it's a good workaround. Over on this side is like kind of cluttery at the moment, but it kind of works. So we have like these two they're shoe shelves from IKEA, and on the bottom shelf we have tripods, light stands, and basically all like the hardware for ASMR. On top we have prop boxes, which are just full to the brim of props in no particular order. This is a computer like I will be using for some of my like doctor role plays and stuff like that. It was kindly given to me by a computer company near where I live. It was broken, so they kind of gave it to me for free, which was great. And again over here we've got the same prop boxes and like props that need a home. I need to buy another storage box to put those in. Over in that corner we have a pop-up table for like a desk space. We have the green screen, the pop-out green screen, and the pop-out black and white screen, and the case for my ring light. These two are my microphone stands, which I keep up. I don't kind of pack them away because it's just more convenient for me to keep them up like this, and I can just adjust them whenever I come in. This is a background stand, which I've had for ages, and I've only just been able to use it because I've never had the room to put it up at home because it's quite big. This is a sound blanket, another sound blanket, and I keep it on this background stand because it adds another sort of layer to the not the soundproofing, but the kind of acoustics in the room. Sometimes I'll put this behind where I'm recording, so if I'm recording like this way, then I'll put it like around me, so the sound sounds even better.
I've got some like random outfits and stuff like that here. I've got my doctor's coat, my scrubs, and like a dress. I need to find somewhere that I can like hang those up and make it a lot neater. This big thing on the floor are some more sound blankets, which I'm going to find a home for and find out like where to put them to make the most use of them. I might like put some extra ones around. So that's pretty much it. That's the room, and I'm just so thankful to everybody who made this like a reality, and everybody who donated to the GoFundMe page. I'm really thankful to each and every one of you, and also really thankful to my family as well, who like made this possible and helped me to put up the plasterboard, and you know, gave up their weekends for me to like help me with it. So I'm just really thankful, and like I say, I'm going to do like a shout out video later on, but I just wanted to show you the space, and I'm just really looking forward to getting in here and start filming the next chapter of WhisperAudios ASMR. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.